Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's safety recap. Before we get started, make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will find additional videos of this nature, toolbox safety topic videos, and leadership training videos. Well, let's go ahead and get started with this week's safety recap. First, thanks to all who welcomed me onto their job site this past week. I'm proud to be associated with such a dedicated workforce who strive constantly to perform their work in a safe, timely, and efficient manner. Please continue to be the example that others wish to emulate. There were a few safety items noted, and I will cover them after a few words about not giving up. I read this article by Jonathan James on Anthrodesk. I found it rather interesting and I'd like to share it with you. And the title of it is 10 Amazing Benefits of Not Giving Up. Determination, happiness, motivation, never give up, success. Real success does not happen in the blink of an eye. You can't just wish to accomplish something and expect that it will be given to you quickly. Real success comes with pain, winning over trials, overcoming obstacles, and persevering despite various failures. Today's most successful people have shown to us how determination and belief in ourselves can lead us to massive success. We should never develop "I give up" attitude. What happens when you develop a never give up attitude? There are rewards we can achieve when we decide not to give up amid our journey to success. Following are some of the reasons why you should adopt a never give up attitude. Number 1, you will eliminate your fears. Significant things such as job promotion, graduation, a new house, relationships, and overcoming pains are defining moments of your perseverance and efforts. All of these are the results of yourself who chose to continue reaching for the goals instead of stopping and giving up. A never give up attitude can be used to abolish doubts and negative thinking to make you stronger in facing anything. Your success was the sweetest when you realized what you came through and what tough times you have defeated before you reach those goals. It's all about the attitude that aids in commencing a battle. It's about the way you continue the battle with the faith of winning in life. Number 2, new opportunities for creativity will open for you. Some of us are raised in this world with the belief of conforming with the rules of society. Because of that, our mindset also allowed with limited capabilities. Instead of thinking about how to be creative and abundantly, we begin to live with limited skills and dreams. When we have a never give up attitude, we then start to see our real life's worth and dare ourselves to do unlimited things. We explore our talents and showcase our capabilities to create better things for ourselves and the whole society. We begin discovering the importance of creativity and how being creative helps you find better opportunities and fresh new perspectives in life. Number 3, you dare to try things other people are afraid to do. When you choose never to give up, you will be taught how to put efforts on all fields of life, be it in sports, hobbies, physical health, or overall well-being. Because of that, you will be motivated to aim for more significant results of your actions towards your dreams. You will take risk of doing the things others are afraid of. That makes you have an edge over others. You will have the high spirit and an attitude of being hungry for opportunity. You choose to become strong instead of focusing on your weak attitudes. Number 4, your desire will be ignited. What makes us dream and start taking actions in life? We desire to achieve something and become a person we've always dreamed to be. As the famous author Napoleon Hill stated, desire is the starting point of all achievement. Not hope, not a wish, but a keen, pulsating desire which transcends everything. The common problem for some people nowadays is they lack the motivation and drive to push themselves to the risky paths of success. We need to have our desire to be continuously ignited. We all have dreams and goals we want to realize and achieve. We should keep moving and keep ourselves motivated from start to finish. Number 5, your emotional intelligence is improved. One primary key to make things work out successfully is your emotional intelligence. It is the ability to be aware of, express, and control your emotions. There are times when we gave our 100% effort, but still the goals we planned to achieve didn't go as well as expected. We fail, and we may fail again. It is fine that we lose sometimes. Think this matter as a normal part of any process. What's important is how you learn from such loss, and you will use the lessons learned from those failures. When you can effectively handle your emotions in times like that, you can control the damage and become more efficient in all kinds of situations. Number 6, you will believe that anything you can perceive is possible. What is good in believing that anything is possible is that you will have the energy to power up yourself and take action. When you know that you are capable, you will overcome the things that may hinder your efforts. Often the measure of success is on the between of your perception and getting out of your comfort zone. It's your will to take actions. Of course, the only answer to that is to never give up. Number 7, you become prepared for anything and everything. We must put in mind that in every endeavor we have, we need to prepare ourselves for failure. Fear of other people's expectations will make you afraid of taking risks. Be bold and fearless. The more you become ready for everything, the stronger you become and fight harder for your dreams. Because on the contrary, if you give up in the midst of your struggle, then you will not be successful. Number 8, you develop effective work ethics. Your willingness to do anything for your goal will be your armor from failure. You become more motivated to persevere. Thus, you give more value to the work you are doing. You will embrace the fact that there will always be a way to get things done. You learn how to prioritize the things that need to be accomplished first. Number 9, never give up leads to your happiness. When we achieve success, we feel it in our heart how happy we are because all our efforts have paid off. We celebrate with joy because we defeated all the difficult challenges. When we decide not to give up, we can enjoy our life more because there is happiness and success and contentment. Number 10, you learn something new. We learn a lot when we keep going and decide not to give up. We can learn there are hidden strengths and potentials within us. We learn how to keep ourselves motivated. More importantly, we decide not to give up, and we learn how we can effectively convert our failures to success. We become an inspiration to others, and we become capable of doing greater things in the future. Remember this, it may be challenging to start with your dreams and plans, and it may get harder as you work on your journey to achieve success. You may lose the drive and motivation in the journey, and you may think of giving up already. What you need to do is think the reason why you decided to get started in the first place. Who will benefit from this? How significant is it for you, and why you should do this? The reason why you started and what is the significance of doing it will make you persevere and will not give up. You just have to believe. As in conclusion of the Don't Quit, I found a little poem that's called Don't Quit by Edgar Allan Guest. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you just have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a failure turns about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up through the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man. Often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learned too late when the night slipped down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt, and you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far, so stick to the fight when you've been hardest hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. Keep battling, fight your own emotional battles, stay in the game, keep your head in the game. On with the recap. Let's talk about flashback arresters. Flashback arresters are required at the gauges of compressed gas cylinders. And let's talk about hand protection. Hand protection is required in the performance of all tasks. Protection should be for the type of exposure. Say leather gloves for using hand tools such as shovels and brooms. Cut level 4 gloves for handling steel and other sharp materials. And nitrite gloves when performing tasks that involve petrochemicals. Let's talk about proper pre-planning. Have we properly planned for a task? Have we done a hazard analysis to determine means and methods such as type of tools or equipment and how the work is to progress? Have we done a proper hazard assessment to determine hazards associated with the task and how to mitigate those hazards? Now, this type of work should be performed and reviewed with task participants in advance of the task performance. All right, boys and girls, that's it for this week's safety recap. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching. Make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make other videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, toolbox safety topic videos, and leadership training videos. And if you found this information useful or helpful, make sure you share it with your colleagues and coworkers. And remember, until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your coworkers and help ensure their safety. Have a grateful day. And remember, I will see you in the field. All right, that was probably this pretty long video, but we all get to the point sometime. We get discouraged. We're not sure if we're on the right path. Things aren't going our way. Some days it just feels like it's never going to end. The problems, the challenges you had throughout the day, those are the times that you must stick with it. You're just around the corner from success. You know, the mentioned Napoleon Hill in the article that I read to you. Napoleon Hill, I've been reading him for years, and he talks about old man Darby, a guy who went out west to find his wealth in the gold mines, and he struck it rich, found a mine, and he went back home and told all his friends and relatives and got all the money he could and went back and started mining, and the gold vein disappeared. And he got discouraged. And he sold his entire holdings to a junk man and went back home and licked his wounds. Well, the junk man consulted mining engineers and did some calculations and calculated where the vein was, and he found it, and it became a very rich mine. He became wealthy. So, don't quit. Stay with it. It'll reward you eventually. Anyway, it's it's important. Anyway, remember that these toolbox safety topics that I put out in this leadership training, it can be used on a job site. You can use it to train your people. Just make sure that you create a sign-in sheet. Reference the video, this video, other videos, other people out there who have it, and have your guys watch it. Maybe take a few minutes and have a question and answer and talk about what was presented in the video, and then have your guys sign off on that sign-off sheet, and that becomes a document that you can present to OSHA as a record that you do perform continuing education on hazard assessment, hazards of the job, hazards you may see on the job that's required under the OSHA standard. If you have a special video you'd like to see on a topic, any topic, send me something down below in the comments, and I'll put it together for you. If you have a specific question that you have issues with, be fall protection, working around heavy equipment, trenching, silica dust exposure, any of those things, put a message down below there, and I'll be sure and get in touch with you, and we'll figure out what solutions you need and get you the appropriate references to show that we know what we're talking about. Anyway, if you watch to the very end, I did get out this weekend and make some more Easter eggs, so take a look at them and tell me what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a grateful day, and I'll see you in the field. All right, stop recording.